everyone, Jenny here from 11 Era Energy. Welcome to this week's energetic forecast. Let's jump in. So if you're walking into this first full week of 2026 feeling this really powerful, almost serious pull to get your life in order, let me just say you are right on time. There's a major cosmic meeting happening this week, and it honestly feels like the universe is handing us the blueprints for the future we're supposed to build. And, I'm not talking about those big, vague resolutions. This is more about making solid, grounded moves that are, going to define the next couple years of your life. So it's really like a week for becoming the CEO of your life. And that's the type of energy I want you to go into all of this with. I want to give you also a practical guide to using this powerful energy so you can lock in your vision and start building a real foundation for everything you're really trying to achieve. So, what's next? So, why does this feel like such a big deal? Well, behind the scenes, something pretty spectacular is happening. Even though we can't necessarily see it, the sun, Venus, and Mars are all lining up in this super determined, ambitious sign of Capricorn. This isn't just some casual get together, of course. Everything has its meaning, and it's a rare triple conjunction that's bringing our identity, which is the sun, our values and relationships, which is Venus, and our personal drive, which is Mars, all together into one focused beam of energy. You can think of it as a cosmic board meeting where your biggest goals are getting the green light. Woohoo! This week is an incredible opportunity to get your actions in line with your deepest commitments and kickstart a brand new cycle of achievement. So let's jump in. This is the blueprint for a new reality. So the main theme for January 5th through 11th is all about focused intention and powerful new beginnings. But of course, after all the emotional waves of the holidays, the cosmos is basically asking, what are you really ready to commit to? What kind of structures do you need to build to support your long-term vision? And this energy is a huge deal because 2026 is the start of a whole new era. It is a number one year. This is the year we're all going to feel a major energetic shift when Neptune, which is the planets of dreams and spirituality, makes its final move into fiery Aries on January 26th. That transit is going to kick off this new 14-year chapter of spiritual courage and inspired action for every single one of us. But before that fire gets fully lit, this week is giving us the perfect Capricorn energy to draw up the blueprints. So we're being asked to make sure that the inspired actions we take later on are rooted in integrity and a solid, sustainable plan. So think of it like you're pouring the foundation for your skyscraper that you are going to build. And the real prep work is happening right now, with intention, with focus, and with real commitment to quality. You might be feeling this as a surge of ambition or a sudden clarity about your career path, or maybe an urge to take your relationships to a whole new level of commitment. This is the universe giving you the green light. I love me some green lights. And to take yourself and your future seriously. This isn't, just a reality check. It's a reality creation moment where you get to consciously and deliberately design the next chapter of your life. So stay with me. I'm going to break it down. Let's break down the why behind this powerful feeling. So, the main event, that super rare alignment of Sun, Venus, and Mars, all happening in practical Capricorn, because these planets are on the far side of the Sun. We can't actually see these meetups, which suggest the most important shifts are happening inside of us. Things we can't necessarily see, or things that are happening behind the scenes. So, first up, on Tuesday, January the 6th, the Sun unites with Venus, the planet of, what we value, love, and find beautiful. It's just a rare moment that brilliantly shines a light on what you truly want in your career, in your finances, and in your relationships. So it's huge turning point where you can review old values and lock in new, more authentic ones. And then just 2 days later, on the 8th, Venus joins up with assertive Mars, the planet of action and desire. And this is like the cosmic power couple meeting up, linking our values directly with, our will to act. And this is a day for passion meeting practicality. So the perfect energy for making a bold, heart-driven move that you also know is a smart long-term play as well. So finally, on Friday the 9th, the Sun has its own conjunction with Mars, which is super powerful event that kicks off a brand new 2-year cycle of drive and ambition. The plans you set in motion right now will have legs. Isn't that cool? And will carry you forward for the next couple years. So think of it as a cosmic ignition switch for your biggest goals. So listen, navigating this kind of potent energy can bring up a lot, especially in the body and nervous system, and not just in the mind. So, if you're feeling the seriousness of this week or noticing things starting to surface, that's completely normal. And that's why at the end of this video, I will be guiding you through a short grounding meditation to help stabilize, integrate, and anchor what's coming up for you. So, if things are already starting to click, stay with me. Stay with me. And the grounding piece at the end will really help you lock this in. So let's jump back into it. Here are just some practical ways to work with this energy. So in relationships, Venus and Mars meeting in Capricorn, this is a time for commitment. So have an honest chat about where things are going. Is the structure of the relationship actually supporting both of you? And then in any decisions, before you make a big move, just write down a simple plan. Capricorn loves a good list. So do Virgos. But breaking down, a huge goal into small actionable steps is going to feel incredibly empowering, especially right now. And then for grounding, if we're feeling the need to have some grounding, all of this ambitious energy can get like a little heady. Making some time to connect with yourself and your body, like going for a walk, cooking a nice meal, or doing some simple stretches, or staying until the end of this to have that grounded meditation could help you here and now. So with that, you can also do some journaling. Now's a time to journal about your 5-year plan. Don't hold back. What does the CEO version of you really want to create? What structures need to be in place for that to happen? And then let's talk about setting some boundaries. So practicing a clear no, no, no is a form of actual self-respect and self-love. If an opportunity or request doesn't line up with the blueprint you're creating, it's okay to say no, clearly and without guilt. And that is you honoring your long-term vision and your self-love. So to wrap this up, this first full week of 2026 is really about getting intentional with what you're building. It's not about rushing or forcing anything. It's about laying a solid foundation so the next couple of years actually feel aligned and sustainable and not like the last 5 years felt, if you know what I mean. So if this energy forecast was helpful for you, I will be here each week sharing these collective cosmic energy check-ins. So if you are good for now, feel free to pause here and I'll see you again next week. But if you want to stay, you have a few minutes and you're in that meditative state and your body could use a little bit of grounding, we're going to shift into a short 5-6 minute inner garden meditation. So if you want to just get yourself comfortable wherever you are, you don't have to do anything special or try to relax. Just let yourself land and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. And as you breathe, imagine yourself stepping into your own inner garden.
You've arrived at a moment that belongs completely to you. Gently let your eyes close if they haven't already. Let your body begin to soften. No need to force anything. Just take a deep breath in through your nose, slow and steady. And exhale slowly through your mouth like a sigh. Let's do that one more time. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Now allow your breath to settle into its natural rhythm, like a gentle wave. With each inhale, you gather awareness, and with each exhale, you let go of tension, like mist fading in the morning sun. Now, imagine the sensation of standing barefoot on sunlit, warm, soft grass. You don't need to see it clearly. You just noticed how it feels beneath your feet. Grounded, solid, and safe. The temperature is perfect. There's a faint breeze brushing your skin. Not cold, not hot, just soothing, like a gentle whisper. In the distance you hear birds, not loud, just soft, like nature humming a lullaby. As you breathe in, imagine the air is filled with the scent of fresh greenery, maybe wildflowers, maybe something sweet and earthy. You don't have to see the garden. You can feel that it's there. A peaceful, living space that welcomes you as you are. As you continue walking, a shape begins to emerge. Maybe faintly, maybe just the idea of it. A wooden bench beneath a graceful tree. The bench feels inviting. It's smooth, sturdy, and slightly warm from the sun. You sit. Your spine gently lengthens. Your shoulders melt down and away. The tree above you feels ancient and kind. Its leaves shimmer in the light, not with sparkle, but with presence. Everything around you says you are safe and you are allowed to rest here. Now bring your awareness inward into your heart space. If there's any tightness, pressure, or noise within you, simply notice it. You don't need to fix it. You are just witnessing. Imagine placing this emotional weight gently at the base of the tree beside you, like offering it to something wiser and older. The earth accepts it. No judgment, only transformation. With every breath, you feel a little lighter, a little more yourself. And now, imagine a soft golden light floating down through the tree's canopy. You may see it, or you may only feel it, like warmth spreading across your chest, down your arms, and into your belly. This light carries peace, clarity, love. Let it fill the spaces inside you where fear once lived. Let it nourish you from within. You are not just relaxing, you are returning to your truth. It's time to leave the garden now, but it doesn't leave you. You carry its stillness, its safety, and its beauty within. Slowly begin to notice your breath again. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Wiggle your fingers gently. Wiggle your toes like they're waking up from a soft dream. And when you're ready, no rush, gently open your eyes. You are here in this moment, grounded. You are whole. Thank you for being with yourself today.